Chris Wood Media, Police Crimes Report, September 24th, 2025. I am just doing this quick update for anybody that has been following along with what has been taking place against me. I am a 6 year revenge retaliation full physical identity theft victim, 100% provable. I am a 6 year slave torture, mutilation, kidnap, false arrest, arrest refusal, extortion, medically blacklisted, full physical identity theft, attempted homicide victim of very seriously dangerous police, human trafficking cops, sex slave trafficking police, and their accomplices, ex-chief or commander, Napanee, Ontario, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler, had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street. He went by, he waved, I waved back, black truck pulled up beside him, pointed something, shot it into my ear. It started to move through my head. I was getting burning, electric shocking, and my skull was invasively split internally. Medical falsifications after November CAT scan at Lennox and at November 2019 CAT scan done, and one of the people involved was at the hospital casting lies against me that I had no association with and had no business or right to be there. I get my CAT scan done. I wanted to see the picture results. I wanted copies. I was refused. I was told I was not understand them, and I was instantly pretty much after that getting treated like a piece of shit. Phone calls about me being suicidal self-harmer, not true in any way, shape, or form at KGH to prevent me helping proof of what was shot into me and to get also help with the damages that were being done against me. Lies about drugs, this happened twice. Once, the first time, was about being a suicidal self-harmer, not true in any way, shape, or form, and I never will be. Lies about drugs that I do not do. Anybody who truly knows me knows how much I am against that garbage. I've lost too many friends and family, including very special niece that I love very much because of garbage junk. I have been through serious 100% proven, provable, full physical identity theft, serious skull deforming. I have tubes in my head, conveniently now, not previously had. I have something over my head that feels like tape now or whatever, like a plastic or something. And I also have magnets inside my skull. This all started to happen to me after I was shot. So whatever I was shot with, I would like to know what it truly was. OPP are involved in human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking. They are also putting prisoner tracking into their victims. No criminal record or history with me. No association with any AMHS or mental health or any nut wards or shrinks or anyone else. Had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. I was doing good mentally, physically. I was healing myself. I was helping others as well. I got shot and my life turned to hell. The stalking, the torturing began. My mother, she was stalked and tortured, and she was given cancer. 100% provable how. I talked about it, said what was going to happen, the outcome because of what was being done to her, and because of the radiation and EMFs that were being pumped through her. It caused cancer, taking her life, being made to look age and health related. that had nothing to do with it. It was given to her with intent. It was a homicide through Spencer Mills 14716 and Stacy Kingston AMHS by a Bill Wooldridge who has many alias names, who thinks that he and I were switched at birth, thinks that he is my dad, and was calling my mother mom. He was stalking children daily for XOPP chief or commander, the one that had me shot on the corner of Bridge and Center Street in Napanee, Ontario, after me speaking of their crimes. Me going to OPP to try to get arrested and charging for crimes and being stopped every step of the way while going through very provable 100% torture crimes against me. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. I've also had treatment refusals at Belleville General Hospital as well, conveniently, where Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic works. She is the girlfriend to Stacy, and she is the one that falsified my medical files against me for treatment refusals, discrimination, blacklisting, assuring I get no help or proof of what was shot into me, including having me falsely charged to cover up their crimes against me in an attempt to give me a criminal record not previously had, to turn everything around on me, i.e., by the suicidal self harm lies and the drug lies, going to the hospital. You need a shrink. That happened in Belleville. There's nothing I can do for you. Get out of here. I was kicked out. No explanation, and I started to put two and two together. What exactly is going on here? Why am I being treated like such a piece of shit? Only to find out about the falsified file against me. Once again, I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years. All of a sudden, I'm having all this stuff happen to me after being shot and being treated like shit from doctors, being locked in rooms, being belittled, being treated like crazy. Every time I would go to the hospital, they would have mental health workers there to try to make it look like a psychological thing that had absolutely nothing to do with it when it's criminal. All part of your fucking plan to try to cover it up and get away with what you've gotten away with. When people are disappearing, families are murdered and missing, it is police crimes. They are the ones that are involved in it. Very serious criminal doctors and junkies, conveniently with immunity, and also for drop charges for crimes that they have committed, which also protects the police as well when you're charging $22,000 for extortion against them to have them arrested. Once again, because it protects everybody else. They can implicate, and I can prove their guilt just through the DNA in me alone from the piss and shit torture, plus the provable identity changes and the likenesses that I have been through from these low lives with proof, all after I've been shot. Once again, I realize how crazy this sounds and how unbelievable it may sound, but it is 100% truth, and I have proven it. So before anybody thinks anything otherwise, it is a crime against me, and I have proven it. Very serious one. This is how they are committing identity thefts and frauds, disability frauds, trafficking, and committing homicides. Inmate escapees, i.e., Bill Wooldridge, the one that was stalking my mother and caused her death. He has many alias names: Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosable, James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, Robert Cross. Bald glasses, sometimes a goatee, lives in a duplex behind the law office on Bridge and Center Street, or was, if not, 34 Water Street. Blair Hardy Kane, alleged OPP supervisor, bald glasses, goatee. He used to drive a Mercedes. He is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of rapes, financial thefts and frauds, welfare disability frauds, attempts at welfare fraud through my address and no association with the piece of shit garbage. He is guilty of possible multiple homicides as well. He is very seriously obsessed homosexual. He is a sex offender. They are all registered and they are all drug traffickers and junkies with and for the police. And both of them are guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother's life to be taken December 20th, 2020. There are other ones that are untouchable. One is actually the lover boyfriend. Two, OPP drug cop Robert Kane. Tyler Lake, approximately 30, 35 years old. He is guilty of torturing and taking my dog's life as well. I have proof where I look just like this punk, and I have no relation to him. So, yes, I do once again realize how crazy this may sound, but 100% provable and proven. Jason Van Alstyne, he is a stroke victim, but still very much guilty. 6 years stalking, brain injury, and torture crimes with the intent to commit homicide against me for disability fraud. He is very seriously dangerous. Raymond LeBlanc, Harry Hartwick is my cousin. Dale Hartwick, my cousin. Tony Hearns, his boyfriend. They are all criminally involved, and once again, each and every one of their guilt is provable just through the DNA from their urine and shit that has been put through me over the course, especially over the course of the last month and a half, while I have been pretty much under forcible confinement, under serious death threats and more to 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 prevent me from doing anything, under serious gag order threats as well while going through this torture. I am also the end of my bloodline too, so Ontario provincial police, along with your pieces of shit, you are guilty of ending a wood bloodline and committing 6 years of very serious tortures against me, which I can prove. Livingston, Addington County General Hospital, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic is guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted homicide with intent to commit through the file falsifications, medical blacklisting, treatment refusals, and to cover up. Ex-chief or commander guilty of first-degree premeditated attempted homicide, having me shot once again. Staff Sergeant, years 2019-2021. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Christine Schultz, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224, Shelley Huffner, and Stacy Kingston, mental health worker, blonde-haired, heavy-set woman. Human traffickers, sex slavery traffickers, torture crimes, and very serious cover-ups. Once again, when people disappear, families are murdered or missing. It is police-involved crimes. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. I just hope that my tattoos are seen in other videos and remembered me being who I am from going through so many changes, which I've shown and proven, all on video on my channel, in case anybody wants to check it out. I'm losing more and more of my memories. I'm having problems remembering my childhood. I'm having problems remembering other certain things as well. So the damage is being done completely and totally brain split, completely and totally being numbed down by a bunch of fucking junkies who cannot be arrested because they are killing for OPP, along with other police who are involved, threats, intimidations, obstructions as well. They are now accessories to torture crimes and attempted homicide. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Hit the like, share, subscribe, especially share because this is very serious and important. Look what you done to me, you sons of bitches. Knowing there is nothing I can do about it. I hope you're fucking happy, and I am not gonna take a fall for any of your low life bastards.